everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Nina.
And I'm Matt.
Yes.
So today we're talking about the Bulau Bulau Aboriginal Village.
Yes.
So this is an interesting topic, I think, because I think visiting an Aboriginal village is a very interesting experience.
Yes.
So in the past, my friend invited me to go visit his Aboriginal village in Pingdong.
Oh, how was it?
It was really great. So his village is up in the mountains above Pingdong City. And in their village, they had a festival, and we got to join in the festival.
Oh, was there dancing?
Yes, so that was one of the great parts of it, was dancing. And the way that we danced was that we all held hands like this across, and we would have to dance in a circle. And now the steps of the dance are actually quite difficult because you have to step forward and then to the side. And as someone who's new at this dance, you have to be very careful because you don't want to ruin because you're holding on to two other people, and if you mess up, you're gonna cause them to mess up or break the dance circle.
Did you end up tripping?
I tripped a little bit, but I got through it. I did okay, I think.
Yeah, I think usually these Aboriginal villages are super cool because I remember being to a few before. It's so colorful. They have their own culture, different food, and they have some handmade items, right?
Yeah, everything is very nice in these small villages. And I hope we can learn about how you can visit the Bulau Bulau village.
All right, let's learn more about it.
The Bulau Bulau Aboriginal Village is a special place. It sits deep in the mountains of Elan, and it offers visitors a rare chance to experience the life of the Atayal people for one day.
Hello everyone, today we're talking about the Bulau Bulau Aboriginal Village.
Yes.
So in there we have a vocabulary word which is Aboriginal. Aboriginal is an adjective which means the original or the first people to live somewhere. So the original inhabitants. So we use it as an adjective to mean the things that belong to those people. So in this sense, we're talking about an Aboriginal village, a village of the people who first lived here.
Oh, kind of like when you say Native Americans, right?
Yeah, so Native Americans are the Aboriginal people in North America.
All right. And we're talking about an Aboriginal village. A village is a group of houses and other buildings that is smaller than a town. So it's usually in the countryside, right? Or in this case, in the mountains. So, for example, a fishing village.
Yeah, that's right. So usually we think like village, town, city in terms of size. So village being quite small, maybe, less than 10 families living there.
Yeah, that's usually the case. So, continuing with the article. The Bulau Bulau Aboriginal Village is a special place. Okay.
It sits deep in the mountains of Elan, and it offers visitors a rare chance to experience the life of the Atayal people for one day.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's actually deep into Elan. Have you been to Elan?
I have been to Elan. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, my parents actually live in Elan.
Okay, so you should know a lot about Elan.
Well, a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, Elan is a beautiful place and it has great nature, right? So we mentioned the word rare because we mentioned that you have a rare chance to visit this village. And rare means that it's not very common. So for example, diamonds are rare, right? That's why they're so expensive.
So that's a rare chance, means like not everyone gets that chance. It's not something that just anyone can do. And you get the chance to experience one day of the Atayal life. So in there we have the word to experience. You can have a rare chance to experience the life of the Atayal people for one day. So to experience something is to live through something. So for example, last year I went through a typhoon, so I experienced a typhoon. I lived through a typhoon and it was scary.
Really?
Yes.
It's not that bad. Anyways, we hope you learn more about this village and we will learn more about it after the break.
Sounds great.
To start things off, visitors barbecue some pork over an open fire. After the treat, guides take them on a tour of the village. They show everyone where they live. The Atayal people in Bulau Bulau use traditional methods to build their homes. They also use natural materials like stone and wood.
Welcome back. We're learning about how you can have the chance to experience a day in Atayal life in a village in the mountains in Elan.
Yeah, it's Bulau Bulau Village, right?
That's right, the Bulau Bulau Village. And they're allowing visitors to visit for one day.
All right, so let's learn more about it. To start things off, visitors barbecue some pork over an open fire. I feel like a barbecue is always a great way to start things off, right?
Sounds great.
A barbecue is usually a metal frame where you cook meat or fish or vegetables, and it's usually outdoors over a fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could also talk about having like an event as having a barbecue. So I could invite friends over to my house to have a barbecue, meaning that we're going to cook some food on the barbecue
and
together.
Eat it. Yeah.
We often see that word barbecue just written as BBQ.
Exactly.
And everyone will understand that that means the same as the full word barbecue.
It's just an easier way to say it.
So we're talking about barbecuing pork. So pork is the meat from a pig. Okay, and we have many of these words for the meat of different animals. So pork is that of a pig, and for the meat of a cow, we have beef, or the meat of a sheep, we would call mutton. So then there are some where we just use the animal's name, like
Chicken.
or fish.
Exactly. All right.
After the treat, guides take them on a tour of the village. They show everyone where they live.
Okay, so a guide takes them on a tour. So a guide is someone who will show you things and introduce them to you, right? So usually if you travel, you can look for some guided tours. So the guides will introduce everything about the place to you.
That's always very useful. And guide is also a verb. So interestingly, you could say that the guide guides you.
Exactly. So continuing, the Atayal people in Bulau Bulau use traditional methods to build their homes.
Okay, so they build their own homes. So that is why it would be interesting to go to see them.
Yeah, that's cool. I wonder how they do it.
Okay. They also use natural materials like stone and wood.
Ooh, I wonder if you go, if you can help them actually try to build something.
You can learn how to build a traditional home, maybe.
Yeah.
So they mentioned that the materials are stone and wood.
What's material?
Materials are the things used to make something else. So if the materials of these homes are stone and wood, it means these homes are built using stone and wood. And that's quite interesting because most buildings today will use different materials, maybe not as natural materials that you find in nature. Things like concrete, or use metal to make buildings.
Yeah.
So these are different materials than they will use in the village.
Okay, so if you were ever to go visit this village, you'll learn so much about how they prepare their food or how they build their homes. I think that's worth a visit.
I think it sounds like a very good experience, and I think we'll learn more about how you can visit in part 2.
All right.
The Bulau Bulau Aboriginal Village is a special place. It sits deep in the mountains of Elan, and it offers visitors a rare chance to experience the life of the Atayal people for one day. To start things off, visitors barbecue some pork over an open fire. After the treat, guides take them on a tour of the village. They show everyone where they live. The Atayal people in Bulau Bulau use traditional methods to build their homes. They also use natural materials like stone and wood.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 village 名词，部落、村落。Judy is from a small village in China. Judy 来自一个中国的小村落。下一个单字 rare 形容词，难得的、稀有的。It's rare for Susan to get up so early. Susan 难得这么早起。下一个单字 barbecue 动词，烧烤。How long should I barbecue the sausages? 这些香肠我应该烤多久？ Sausage 就是香肠。最后一个单字 pork 名词，猪肉。Is chicken healthier than pork? 鸡肉比猪肉健康吗？接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 A sits in B. A 坐落于 B. Sit 在这里表示位于的意思，它的三态是 sit, sat, sat。因为地点的不同，介系词也可以用 on。课文中这句话 It sits deep in the mountains of Elan， 这里的 deep 是副词，表示位于深处的，用来修饰它的所在位置。我们来看看这个例句。Terry's house sits in the mountains of 花莲。Terry 家坐落在花莲的山里。下一个文法 start off 开始，这是一个可以分开的动词片语。课文中的 to start things off 表示从这里开始说起，也就是首先的意思。我们来看看这个例句。The manager started off the meeting by telling a joke. 经理以一则笑话开启这场会议。最后一个文法A tour of place 游览某地。Tour 是一个名词，表示游览、参观。我们来看看这个例句。Lily went on a tour of that old castle. Lily 去参观了那座古堡。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Get ready to play Word Rewind. Here's how you play. You will be shown a scene with the correct word or phrase bleeped out. Next, you will watch 4 versions of the same scene. Make sure you listen carefully because you will have 5 seconds to choose the correct answer. Then the scene will rewind and replay the correct dialogue. Now, open your ears and get ready to play. Get ready. Watch and listen carefully.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want to by telling you how happy I am to work here.
This makes it awkward then, to tell you that we are letting you go.
Now listen and choose the correct answer. A.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want starting off by telling you how happy I am to work here.
B.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want to go off by telling you how happy I am to work here.
C.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want to start off by telling you how happy I am to work here.
D.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want to start on by telling you how happy I am to work here.
Which one is correct? The correct answer is C.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
The pleasure is all mine. Before you begin, I want to start off by telling you how happy I am to work here.
Ready for the next one?
It is so that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
Not so fast. Here's a list of chores that you haven't done yet.
Oh, come on!
Now listen and choose the correct answer. A.
It is so respectful that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
B.
It is so raw that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
C.
It is so often that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
D.
It is so rare that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
Which one is correct? The correct answer is D.
It is so rare that I have a day off. I'm going to relax and be a couch potato.
Did you get it right?